Okay, SAT and ACT testing. If you are considering about applying to a college early action or early decision, take SATs twice in the junior year. This is going to be something that will really needs to have a one-on-one conversation in the counseling session because of the consequences of doing either early decision or early action. So in this situation, please contact me as early as possible if you are considering either early action or early decision. Currently with SAT, you would like to register for the May 7th on April 8th, and you can register for the SAT on April 5th by June 4th. So prepare for the SAT or ACT. For the first time ever, for you and for free, Khan Academy is combined with the College Board to be the official SAT online preparation. Get to know the redesigned SAT for March of 2016. See personalized practice recommendations. Stay on top of important SAT dates and news. Practice anytime, anywhere, at no cost. And you can visit the official Khan Academy SAT site at www.khanacademy, that's KHANACADEMY.org/SAT. Very good new resource to have. SAT 2s, these are the subject tests. This is more info. So you need to check admission requirements to see if the college requires SAT 2s. You can check for a list at www.compassprep, that's COMPASSPREP.com/admissions_req_subjects.aspx. Go ahead and click that hyperlink. Colleges that require SAT 2s may be Columbia, Cornell, Duke, MIT, UPenn, etc., some of the high-tier colleges. Colleges that recommend SAT 2s, such as Emory, Lafayette, Lehigh, UDEL, and so on. So we put an asterisk by recommend, and that means anytime you see the word recommend, be sure to do it. That pretty much is saying, we recommend, in other words, please do this. Okay, let's look into the spring year of being a junior. You're going to want to attend college fairs and college school visits here at CDS. We will be organizing various colleges to come visit. They will be posting their flyers around the campus, and it is up to you to be responsible to look at the colleges that look best that you want to see and ask questions to the people who are visiting. Refine your college list, know where you want to go, and study for finals. So even though you're applying for college, you cannot forget about your classes because your grades are the most important thing. Meet with me to check your 12th grade courses so that we can plan ahead for your senior year. So the summer between junior and senior year, do not become too complacent. It is very important for you to start preparing for SATs during the summer and junior years because you will be taking your SATs starting in October, November, and December, fall of senior year. Also, arrange college tours, very important. Over the summer, you might want to go visit some colleges or at least take a virtual college visit. Athletes, please speak to me if you're interested. I will speak to you individually about registering with the NCAA. Keep extracurricular activity and community service efforts going. Don't stop with those. Those are extremely important. Senior project. Start soon. I will make sure and be proactive on this. If you need any help on your student project, any ideas, anything, please contact me because it is important not to fall behind on this. Fall of senior year. This is a very important term, and it's not a term to be lazy in. Just because you have applied to colleges does not mean that you should slack off. So let's make sure your college list should be narrowed to about 5 to 6 schools with a good spread. You should have a solid backup college list of colleges, actually. View online college apps for these schools, list colleges on Naviance, and craft personal essays for each college. Request letters of recommendation from the teachers you feel best will help you, and take the SAT, ACT as needed. Preparation is all about preparation. Fall of senior year. Do not procrastinate with your apps. The earlier the better, so make sure that you get your apps in on time. Complete all college apps by appropriate deadlines. Know your deadlines. Even though I know them, it is important that you need to know them too. Once you have completed your apps, request that your transcripts be sent to the college, and then send appropriate thank you notes to anyone who has helped you. Winter of senior year. So speak to me individually about this. If you are eligible for FAFSA, then I can help you with that. If you are not, then don't worry about it. For everybody, in mid-February, mid-year grades will be sent. Keep your grades up, because your grades will be, even though your midterm grades will not change your GPA, the colleges will see if you start slacking off. So don't slack off. It may affect your decision by the school. And don't catch senioritis. So senioritis here, you can see, is a noun. It's slacking off in the spring or after being accepted. Every colleges rescind offers of admissions or alter financial aid packages as a result of senioritis. Because colleges do not receive final grades until July, students often don't learn of revoked admissions until August. So don't be a victim. Make sure that you are not slacking off. Make sure that you are keeping on track with. Don't ruin your great 3 years of high school to have it ruined at the end. This is very important, having a good college list. So it's important that you have a safety school. In other words, a school that you have little chance of rejection. In fact, you should spend as much time trying to find that safety school as you do your high-reach schools. The reason for that is because there could be potential issues coming up, and you want to be in a comfortable position if a worst-case scenario happens. Find 2 or 4 good matches. These are schools that match your needs and wishes that you could be happy at. We would call this your right match, or your comfortable match. Also look for 1 or 2 reach schools. These are your top choices, but schools at which you are less likely to be accepted to. And finally, keep financially safe on your school list. That basically means pay attention to how much a school is costing. So, for example, a safety school might be something that is a little more affordable than a high-reach school. Early decision versus early action. Again, this is something that if does take place, I want you to make a meeting with me one-on-one here at CDS. But early decision applicants, again, contact me for details, but apply early, usually in November, to first choice college. Receive an admissions decision from the college well in advance of the usual notification date, usually by December. Agree to attend the college if accepted and offered a financial aid package that is considered adequate by the family. May only apply to one college for early decision. May apply to other colleges under regular admission, and must withdraw all other applications when accepted by the early decision. And you usually must give a non-refundable deposit well in advance of May 1st. The most important thing about early decision is once you accept, it is binding, therefore all other admissions are withdrawn. So early decision versus early application. Early action applicants. You apply early. You receive an admission decision early in the admission cycle, usually in January or February. You do not have to commit to an early action college. You may apply to other colleges under regular admission plans. You must give the college a decision no later than the May 1st national response. And how do you understand the difference between early decision and early action? It simply is look at the DB. D, turn it around and you have a B, and that means binding. The decision is binding. With early decision, if you decide to take that, then all other applications are withdrawn, and therefore your decision is binding to that college. Rolling in regular admissions. Rolling admission is when colleges review your app and notify you with their decision within a few weeks from submission. Regular admission is the traditional admission process. Colleges notify you of the acceptance in spring of senior year. When should I apply to college? If applying to a 4-year college, strong students apply early in the fall. If applying to a 2-year college or technical school, apply during fall or apply during spring. However, most students here at CDS will not be applying to a 2-year college, so this may not be applicable. Okay, what really matters to colleges? And this is specifically the college admissions board team. So there is no magic formula. Each college is different. There are no rules. So generally, small colleges pay greater attention to the person. Small colleges may pay attention more so to the personal essay, the personal statement, and extracurricular activity and the interview. Whereas large schools often use a mathematical formula based on your scores, on your GPA, ACT, SAT, and they generally favor in-state applicants over other applicants. What really matters to colleges? Courses taken. Colleges want to see academic discipline and challenge, so make sure you take good courses. Grades received. That probably is the highest, the most important thing on your list is making sure that you keep good grades. Rank is important. SAT, ACT scores, extremely important. Essays, things that you have written, they will look at. Also, your personal essay to that statement, your personal statement essay to that college. Especially if it's a private college, they will very much look into that. Your recommendation letters are important. Extracurricular activities. You truly want to commit to 2 or 3 activities. And interviews. So the most significant factor in admissions, grades earned in academic courses. Transcripts are the biggest driver in the whole process. In other words, your grades are the most important thing. However, please know that admission counselors report that some colleges recalculate GPA using only academic courses. Sometimes university admissions offices will cap the amount of AP courses you can take. So keep that in mind. If you have any questions, please speak to me. Other trends in college admissions. Admissions counselors reveal rigor comes up often, looking at the caliber of courses. Through high school profiles, colleges can discern how many AP and honors level courses were offered. Did the students take advantage of available courses? Other trends again would be just the major difference between private schools taking more advantage of the personal approach, which would be your personal statement and interview, whereas the larger schools looking more at a formula based on your scores. Letters of recommendation. How many letters are required? The answer to that is usually 2. The standard is 2 letters of recommendation for academic sources, and these are your teachers. Try to make sure they are teachers that know you well and can say a good word about you. Look at the application instructions for each school. Make a positive impression by having students ask for letters from teachers with whom they have a good rapport and in whom classes they worked very diligently and worked hard in. Here's a page of resources for you, including the College Board, My Road, which is a free service offered by the College Board, the National Association of College Admissions Counseling, fastweb.org, review.com, which is Princeton Review, kaplan.com, which is another review, number2.com is a free online test prep, and as always, with all information regarding U.S. education, you can go to www.ed.gov, which is the U.S. Department of Education. Here is a list that we will print for you. These are steps that you can take